Are you currently feeling stuck in life? Maybe not sure what to do, where to go, what comes next? Guess what? We've all been there. It happens to everyone. The good news is it's totally possible to break free and to start moving forward. In this video, I am going to help you free yourself. I have 3 different ways to do that, and even better, different ways to do it in specific areas of your life, because let's face it, it's a new year and it's time for a new you. So ladies, go get that new haircut that you might need, or go cut your bangs first if you need to, but let's get to work. Hi, it's Marty, the Coactive Certified Confidence Coach, on a mission to help young women navigate toward a more fulfilled life by helping them improve their confidence. Make sure that you click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my content, which right now includes 2 videos every single week. One of them is challenging you into action to build that amazing confidence that you're truly after. Be sure to share, because I'm also on a mission to help 1,000 young women this year. So if you have friends who are ready to get unstuck and move forward confidently, then this is it. So what do I mean by stuck? It's when you feel like you're not making progress, or you're trapped in a situation you can't change. It's like when we're trapped in that awful traffic, right? You know you should be moving, but you just can't. Or when you feel like you don't have any good outfits to wear, you feel limited. Let's start off with some general tips for getting unstuck. The first one is going to be try new things. It's easy to get stuck in a rut, but doing new things is going to help you discover like new passions and interests, and it also gives you a sense of accomplishment. The only way you are going to grow is by trying new things, doing new things. And if they don't work out for you, or if you don't end up liking them, you'll have a new experience to talk about or share with your friends. Number 2 is to set goals. Having a clear direction and specific objective can help you stay focused and motivated. It doesn't even need to be complicated or something that would take years. At this point, all I want you to think about is something you've been wanting to do. Maybe bungee jumping or running your first 5K. Start there, as long as you have a goal to do something. Number 3 is to talk to someone, whether it's a friend, a family member, a professor, a therapist, or a life coach like me. It can be really helpful to talk about your feelings of being stuck. The person you talk to may be able to offer you a new perspective, or different perspective, or encouragement, and even accountability. We all need these things sometimes, you guys. So it's going to help you get out of your stuckness. And I'm here for you if you need help in that area. And remember, being open and vulnerable can help you develop new connections. And it's going to be a sign that you are being courageous, not weak. Now, let's look at some specific strategies for getting unstuck in different areas of your life. I know your career is super important. So if you're just starting your career or feeling stuck in your current career or job, it might be time for a change. This could mean that you have to switch jobs, maybe even go into a new field, maybe start pursuing a new position within that company, or even starting your own business. The key is to be proactive and not wait for opportunities to come to you. It's like when you're at a party or something and you see someone you're interested in. Instead of waiting for them to come to you, you go up and introduce yourself and take control of that situation. I know you're able to do that. Activate that same kind of urgency on taking control of getting unstuck from a career or a job that doesn't feel right. Now, your relationship. If you're feeling stuck in a relationship, it's important, first of all, to communicate with your partner and try to find ways to move forward together, if that's possible. But if it's not, then it might be necessary to consider ending the relationship, as hard as that might be. I'm not a fan of seeing a young lady in a miserable or unhappy relationship hoping it will get better. You do deserve better, and this is where you have to acknowledge and know your self-worth and move on. I have a perfect video on self-worth that I know you'll relate to, and you will find valuable if you are stuck in a relationship. So be sure to watch that. Your personal growth. If you're feeling stuck in your personal growth, first, it's important to identify what area of growth you feel stuck in, because personal growth is a beast and it might feel really heavy to try and change it as a whole. So I always encourage small steps in everything. so that they can feel achievable, so you have a better chance at winning. Maybe you feel stuck mentally or emotionally or socially. This is where you need to be specific so you can figure out what steps to take. So for example, do you feel you're not growing socially? Maybe you feel you can't make friends, or maybe you feel lonely. And I'll give you a few tips on this one, but this topic will require its own video because loneliness keeps a lot of people stuck. So you're definitely not the only one. If you're interested in a video about this topic, let me know in the comments and I will make it happen. The first thing here is to recognize you're lonely. Admit it, because there is no shame in it. And the sooner you acknowledge it, the greater chance you have of finding a solution. Second, you will have to take some type of action. Any new result you want to achieve, ladies, you will be required to do something you haven't done before. Go try something new, like I said earlier in the general tips. This is always a fix for getting out of a rut. And most importantly, do or try something new that makes you feel good. So good, it consumes your time without worrying about being lonely. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Yeah, that all sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Well, it's a process and it might not happen overnight. It will not happen overnight, but your effort and your determination is needed here. It is possible to break free from feeling stuck and move forward in life. Now, here are some specific examples of real people who have successfully gotten unstuck. For example, Lady Gaga. She is someone who was stuck. I love her, but she faced numerous challenges and setbacks early in her career as a musician. After dropping out of college, she worked as a songwriter for several years, but struggled to find success right away and was often rejected. So she got unstuck by being persistent and being innovative. See, I told you, try new things, it works. She didn't give up on her dreams no matter what. And she kept trying and trying and trying until she was discovered and then finally was offered a record deal. She also tried new things and incorporating unique and very different styles, if you know her music, and into her performances. She didn't instantly become famous, okay? She was stuck at some point in her life and found a way to break through and free herself. I'm not going to go into a whole lot more detail about this, but there are tons of examples of young women feeling stuck at some point in their lives and then finding success after being persistent. Those examples are everywhere. The ones that come up right now are like Oprah and Michelle Obama and J.K. Rowling, Ellen DeGeneres, and I mean, there are so much more. And there you have it, ladies, some tips and strategies for getting unstuck in life. Remember, it's going to be a process, but with the right mindset and actions, you will be able to break free from feeling stuck and you can move forward. If you stayed through the end of this video, thank you so much. I hope that you found it helpful. And if you did, please share it with a friend who might need to hear this. And if you feel like it's too hard doing any of this stuff on your own, I can help. I provide group and individual coaching. So feel free to contact me on my website, which is visiontrack.com. I'm going to leave the link in the description for you. And when you're ready, just reach out to see if coaching is right for you. If you have any feedback, drop it in the comments. I love hearing from you. And until next time, ladies, go be confident.